Today I'll be ranking current Hololive VTubers in the order that they're presented on in the Hololive Wiki. I won't be reviewing retired girls because that makes me depressed. Now, instead of doing a normal tier list and having the entire community attack me with a mouse in one hand and a body pillow in the other, I'll be using this special tier list. I'll have them ranked from 1 to 5 stars like in a gacha, but imagine this entire tier list squished into the top of another tier list. So even if one is ranked 1 star, I'll have insurance from taking any ass beating from any incoming weebs, because I know that'll happen. Rest assured, they're all amazing creators in my eyes. What I'll probably be looking at is personality, communication, filler, character design, and skills. It's not an exclusive list. If they swear a lot, you bet your ass I'm going to be giving them a 5-star rating.
Good morning, motherfuckers!
But being multilingual significantly boosts my ratings. In addition, 4 and 5-star ratings are mainly for VTubers who are big trendsetters. I'll try to be as fair as possible by using cute characteristics and comedy rather than personal preference. But anyhow, buckle in.
Here we go.
Let's start off with Tokino Sora, the first offspring of Yagu, CEO of Hololive. Sora debuted on September 7th, 2017, as the very first member of Hololive. If you've seen any of her content, you'll know she's a humble goddess. She's the OG, and because of that, I have mad respect. Plus, she's the same age as me, gotta high five those 2000 kiddos. Tokino Sora Mama is the poster child of Hololive. While I respect her position, Sora embodies the qualities of a typical idol, which doesn't make her stand out crazily like other VTubers. And while it restricts us from understanding her on a more personal level, she worked really hard. There isn't much content with her, but I find I could just be searching the wrong places for all I know. Regardless, I would think giving her 3 stars is relatively perfect, as it's the perfect middle tier on our list. Fitting spot, I would say. Oh, I love a good ol' anime waifu with glasses.
Please, sir, I don't like this trick, sir. My tongue isn't...
Now, I saw 8chan when I was watching some of Sora's streams, and 8chan is incredibly unorthodox. That's what makes me like her way more than I probably should. And she's really not a VTuber, she's Sora's manager. She did this stream where she played Five Nights at Freddy with Sora, and boy, that was golden. She was just screaming her head off the entire time. Her design screams, I'm a NEET who spends their pastime eating ramen and drinking beer, while still having that aesthetic of a manager. Even though I really love 8chan, she's not a prominent talent, so my dear gets a 3-star rating for now. 3 stars isn't that bad. In some gachas, you know, there are some good 3 stars with special effects that can outshine 4 stars. Just depends on the circumstances. Yes, Roboco with her voice, it's so smooth. While she's part of the Zero generation of Hololive members, or Hololive 3D talent, if you would prefer to call it that, she's not incredibly popular, but her fan base is dedicated. Honestly, her wholesome reactions got my heart moving, and she quickly became one of my favorites. The best thing about these girls is they've been in business for a very long time, so they've really honed their craft, perfected the perfect technique to catch simps. Roboco gets 4 stars. She's got tons of content, streams frequently, and has adorable design. Sakura Miku is the type of elite gamer that has a colossal amount of energy. Despite the language barrier, I was able to find enough content and I found her pretty cool. She's uncensored and likes eroge, so say no more. Now, when I say this, don't slice me up with your 3rd edition One Piece katana, but comparing her to everyone on the list, Sakura does have a little less innate personality. I mean, I don't know. You gotta stick around a while to know if you're really gonna like her. That being said, she's one of those OGs and has those good moments. This was going to be a 4-star for me. Then I realized she must have provided some confidence for the other Hololive members about not being afraid to express their batshit crazy side. Her music videos are super great, and according to Coco, Miko was the first Hololive girl to say so. I only have the utmost respect. So she ranks 5 stars. Okay. I had a hefty good time watching her stream of her justifying her preferences between the difference of Shotokan and Shonen. Very good points. But the best clips of her I watched was from this game called Project Winter. For those who don't know, it's basically Among Us but 3D. Anyways, within that stream, Suisei went completely psycho, and from that moment people have hailed her as Psychopath Suisei. I'm probably butchering her name. When I can find subtitles, it's quite clear to me that she's a 4-star on my scale. Mel produces straight up Shimentai. I already loved her and Choco from the first video I saw, for obvious reasons. She may be the shorter of the two, but she still packs some huge content. Though, on a more serious note, despite being a short stack of honey covered in gingerbread, Mel brings some interesting stuff to the Hololive community. Her interactions are great, and I'm excited to see more. I do wish that she had more talents that could be showcased, as her channel is kinda empty compared to everyone else's. I'm not sure of her history or if it has anything to do with the YouTube algorithm demonetizing her entire channel. The issue does remain that she doesn't have as much content as the others. She's definitely underrated for now, but I would place her in the 2-star tier.
I'm a Scatmon. I'm a Scatmon.
Fubuki is the type of VTuber to send all the furries packing and hopping on the train to the weeb side. She's an adorable fox with a buttload of content and perhaps outshines John Scatman's performance by far. I'm probably going to keep this one short because she's one of my favorites, and there are many good reasons to watch this VTuber. She's got tons of music and streams, so don't slack on her. I'm going to give this furry a fat 5 stars, no hesitation at all. Matsuri is the kind of streamer who produces perverts. Okay, but on a more serious note, Matsuri is quite an energetic tomboy character who's known for being popular among her peers and looked upon by her juniors. She's infamous for wearing band-aids instead of a bra, and to top it off, there was a day where she had an almost identical experience to that one episode of Gabriel Dropout. That aside, Matsuri is what some people would call a degenerate. She's kind of a lolicon. Anyhow, for those who support tomboy supremacy, don't worry, as your backer I will rank Matsuri appropriately. She has very enjoyable streams that would grant her a 4 star. Aki produces some pretty wholesome content. Nothing crazy like the other girls, but she has her wild side. And in addition, some really good impressions of Miko's eroge accidents. From ASMR to music videos, she's quite the underrated elf girl. Now sadly, she has less tonal change than a lot of the other VTubers, so for her English viewers, it might be tough to simp over her exclusively. I don't recommend being a waifu whore, but you will most likely end up watching other VTubers along her, as you will be missing out on some of her personality due to the lack of English content. Well, that's just my opinion anyways. Squad Rose gets a 3-star rating for me for now. There we go. She's interested in feet. A little too much. Hachima is the classic tsundere that shows the cold shoulder to her fans by calling them a creepy otaku. And in my opinion, it's not really an insult, it's just the truth. Her fan art is premium, her personality is iconic, and her model resembles this unique style I'm quite familiar with. Just by searching her name, you'll get tons of details about Hachima, so it's quite easy enough to see for yourself why I'd rank her 5 stars. Aqua transcends the planes of Sakura Miku and proves to be an actual elite gamer with a dumb high IQ. Not only is she generally good at games like Dark Souls, Smash Bros, Apex, and League, she's a diamond rank for those last two, but she's hilarious to listen to regardless of the context. Not only that, but I guarantee her outfit brings boners to every teenager around the block. I think the best thing about her is that she always feels like she's role-playing a wife with everyone she interacts with. Well, anyways, you probably can guess where this is going. 5 stars for me. Yes, the feisty, angry lolly. God, what else could we ask for? Shion's got a really different design compared to the other members, and it really grew on me. Besides the fact that her smug, bratty persona feels super genuine, whenever I watch her, it feels like I'm somehow watching something I shouldn't see. Kind of like when you're forced to go to get-togethers with strangers and end up listening into conversations that are extremely personal. Stuff like, wearing no panties while sleeping is healthy, or, oh, I never wear panties at all. But subjects like this pop up all the time because Shion is a waifu whore and flirts with all the holo girls. She's gonna be a 5 star for me. While I don't have much to say about Nakiri, one thing that's fairly noticeable is her exquisite character design, created by Kagura Nana. Even though she has a great singing voice, I couldn't manage to find any music directly from her channel. I was able to find a music video done on her creator, Nana's channel, and I have to say it was pretty good. Sadly enough, compared to the other girls, I feel Ayame might have gotten the short end of the stick at some point in time. Her channel is quite difficult to navigate like Mel's, and her model doesn't seem as refined as everyone else's. I would definitely still watch her, but from what I've seen, she doesn't seem to have a refined personality yet. Even doing a little research, it seems like so far not many people have specific things to comment about her, besides her cute Oni noises and reactions. For today, Ayame will be put in the 1-star tier. Big Mommy Milkers. I don't think I even need to comment much about her. I mean, it's kind of obvious as to why Sexy Dynamite Body Choco Sensei is just great from single stream. This girl will suck you further into the VTuber rabbit hole and prey on your soul until you have nothing left. Now, if you're not convinced after that, there's probably something wrong with your libido. Choco has been cucked an obscene amount of time by YouTube to the point where I'm pretty sure half of her content is shadow banned. This might change later, but as for now, she's in an NTR relationship with Susan. For her rating, I'll be giving her a fat 4 stars. I believe in tomboy supremacy. Brethren, gather around. The most admirable trait true boys discovered to be oddly attractive after they realized cooties still exists past elementary school. That being said, aside from the memes, fans of tomboyish looking girls don't have that many options when looking for good VTubers. And Subaru offers a product that has a damn high demand. For that reason alone, Subaru gets a 5-star from me. Looking at her content, you immediately know what you'll get. While her voice sometimes resembles that of a duck, she's got quite the vocal range, and I found myself quite enjoying her music videos. In my opinion, I think she should use her natural voice a little bit more often, permanently even. It's way more tomboyish and it fits the character nicely. The mature, responsible mother of 3. Now at this point in time, while watching Mio, I realized Hololive started to really perfect their recruitment. Almost all the talents I found from this point on had a prominent personality, just like Mio Mama. I found it hard to give anyone else less than 5 stars unless I could blatantly spot something off. So from now on, I'll just be flying through any 5 stars and only spending time on the lower tiers. And yeah, as you probably could tell, Mio's a 5 stars naturally. Okayu, the official significant other of Korone, has a deep, charming voice and a relaxing laugh. Her model is super stylish and pleasant to the eye. She has a voice I thought Subaru would have had. Not trying to throw shade, but anyhow, I feel like those who like Mori will probably like this character very much. Korone is one good girl and absolutely adorable. Here, imagine taking a girl, slapping on some ears, a tail, and the most adorable personality, and there you go. That's Korone. Somehow she manages to touch your heart even while absolutely decimating demons with no remorse. I'm a proud shipper of Okakoro, so if you have any problems, please leave a comment so I can correct your opinion. If you ever wondered what a real-life crossbreed of a banshee and a rabbit sounds like, Pekora is the queen for you. She's got the vocal range that can't be recreated in any editing program, even if you tried. Scientists are still trying to track how Pekora can essentially make tornado warning noises with her vocal cords. It's incredible. Other than that, she's a top-tier content creator. 5 stars. For centuries, there have always been radicalized individuals known as conspiracy theorists. One group widely known around the world for their interesting beliefs are flat earthers, also commonly referred to as Rushia fans. I have seriously struggled telling the difference between these two images. That aside, Rushia topples most of the competition with her stupidly cute voice, accompanied with multiple 2D models that makes me feel high on Watame Hero, and no surprises here, 5 stars. So, I didn't realize there was a fellow Dark Elf. Her design blows mine out of the water. Not to mention her interactions with Noel have me shipping them together. Don't have much else to say, besides the time she outright roasted Subaru's duck voice. Nice going, Flare. Make sure you check your bed at night. 4 stars. Now holy shit, this is Noel from Genshin Impact but with bigger boobs. Whoever drew this design deserves a freaking war medal for their contribution. Like, classy design, great voice, good range, and goddamn, just look at that boing boing. Last thing I have to say is that the Noel and Flare ship is so strong that you'll feel like a third wheel just watching this.
How are ya? I'm honey.
An absolute degenerate without a single ounce of shame within her body. I highly rate this pirate. I'm waiting for the day when she walks the plank. Marine X Gura collab when? That's a 5-star girl. First, live stream, Angie pulls up a janky ass PowerPoint. What an absolute power move. Quite the opposite I would expect from a meek looking angel, but Kanata carries a very zany personality, which contrasts her meek design. I suggest you take a trip to heaven and give her a try. I'll be giving her 4 stars. Okay, now we're getting to the good stuff. Coco has some of the funniest content among the girls. A female who produces the most passionate motherfucker to ever grace my ears. Meme reviewer extraordinaire, licensed shitpost ranker, and a true patriot and proud owner of a massive butt plug tail. With her criminally underrated Reddit shitposting reviews, Coco comes on top above the rest. And the reason she isn't 6 stars is because it would be unfair to the competition. I had to devalue her worth down to a measly 5-star rank. While that might be considered perfect in most eyes, to me that's not even close to what she deserves, and not even Einstein nor Da Vinci, born in this time, would be able to comprehend the magic of Coco. I relate to Watame on a personal level. See, I can't even imagine streaming due to my crappy upload speed, so I only can imagine the level of depression she had to go through streaming 24/7 with Wi-Fi slower than a senile old man. I admire her dedication. Towa's kind of quirky though. She kind of resembles the gal girls you would avoid in school for fear of being bullied for no reason, especially the fact that she's a demon. Except she's an absolute angel despite what Towa says herself. I gotta give this girl a 4 stars. I have to say, Luna can rip the longest farts I've ever heard. This kind of sets the trend for an oddly adorable character who typically mumbles and acts very childish. From her appearance, I honestly expected more of a I have daddy issues voice, but I was pleasantly surprised. She's at the ripe old age of 0 years old. Yes, this is canon. So now, instead of expecting angst with the occasional mood swings, I look forward to baby tantrums and watching her grow through her terrible twos. I rate her 3 stars. It would be higher, but I feel like I'm on a daycare shift when I watch her, and it doesn't always fit my mood. Her personality is super strong like soy sauce. Pour too much and you'll probably feel ill. Lamy's big are one of the 7 wonders of the world. I really dig this VTuber's getup, an avatar that's done super well, and with a light voice, Lamy could probably put you right to sleep. She is one of the most wholesome members of Hololive, so that in itself has much merit. In terms of talent, I believe she doesn't have as many as the other girls, but that doesn't take too much charm away from her. She'll be placed in the 3rd star category. Nene is a ray of sunshine, a bundle of joy. Watching one of her streams will save you from depression. That's it. You'll never be depressed again. Upon finding her videos, I didn't expect anything out of the ordinary. Then I watched it and bam, I lost all my manliness and I never found it back. She's got a mix of talents and a lively personality. What else could you want? That's 5 stars for me. Welcome to Lioness Tech Tips. Botan is the stylish slab white lion who builds PCs, plays FPS, and has mad editing skills. She's got a really sick voice that matches her design quite nicely, and when she's not roasting Polka's potato PC setup, she's entertaining the audience. I quite enjoy the glamour she brings to Hololive. For that reason, I'm giving her a solid 4 stars out of 5. Polka is quite a low-spec, high-optimized waifu, with a vocal track resembling that of a race car. Polka competes with Pekora for the funniest laugh. She's got some of the funniest collabs with the Hololive 5th generation girls, so I'll proudly place her in the 4th star tier. Okay, so Azuki is a special case. I've included her in this list due to her having performances with other Hololive members like Sora, even though she doesn't have that many clips. Like seriously, in a pandemic, Aki, Rose, and Sora clips are like the Corona Bear, and ASCII is like toilet paper. Like even if you find an ASCII clip, it will probably be 480p at like 3 frames per second. But besides her being more rare than a shiny Mewtwo, ASCII has the best singing voice. I mean, go figure, that's what her channel is dedicated to. I would even dare say that she outclasses a lot of popular Japanese artists. Definitely go check her out. Just maybe skip over the PowerPoint slideshow videos. Risu is the creator of the legendary
Non-Stop Nut November.
Perhaps the best YouTube original series ever to release since the platform started in 2005. Her memes are so subtle and witty, topped off with her hilarious accent when speaking English, but she also has an adorable, charming Japanese voice. What else but 5 stars? While I don't know that much about Moon due to her shy nature, from what I've seen I can say that she has cute collab streams, like the long-awaited Peko Moon stream. While both Moon and Peko sound like an eerie collab with Kuroko from Railgun and Non from Kill la Kill, it makes both of their content seem more unique. Mona, however, I feel lacks the same amount of needed energy to entertain a live audience, but by herself she's slowly improving and the community couldn't be any more proud. For now I'll give her 2 stars. Lofi is perhaps the most talented among all the Hololive members. Not only is she skilled at singing and art, but she is the only polyglot. For those who don't know, that refers to an individual who has a high proficiency in speaking over 5 languages. She's absolutely incredible. There's just no debate that she ranks 5 stars on this list. Whenever she started speaking, it just sounded like she was fighting for the title of Rap God. Holy shit, I did not expect a zombie full of life, which I feel is a beautiful allegory. She's really good at what she does and absolutely kills at providing information in 3 languages. 5 stars. Well, Anya plays gacha games, so I should probably give her a decent rating, but she's pretty straight-laced for a VTuber. Surprisingly down to earth. Bet your dollar that Anya would call a spade and won't cut corners. She's multilingual, so collaborations in the future are looking pretty bright. While she isn't my cup of tea, I feel like a lot of more serious folks would be able to watch her and find enjoyment out of it. Considering how new she is and lack of talents, I'll be giving her 2 stars for now, but I hope to see a 5-star one day.
Guys, you know that? Ara is earned.
Just like the other new Indonesian members, Nene is multilingual. While she claims to be learning Japanese despite not being a native Japanese speaker, as a point of reference, I feel like her pronunciation is more accurate than Anya's English. Her Japanese seems really good. I didn't get that much time to watch her content, but I feel as if I was to watch every debut stream and collab that every VTuber has, it would have taken over 2 weeks time non-stop without breaks, so I'll be giving her the benefit of the doubt by ranking her 3 stars as for now. Now going into the English VTubers, they're kind of what sparked this uproar in the West. Each of them have their own unique niche and crowd.
They say, Callie, why have you chosen to stop saying the F word? They're legit ass 10-year-olds watching my stream.
Mori, the Tsundere Reaper, rapper, legendary VTuber who at the ripe age of no ascended the world of 2D to interact with the boys of trash taste. Besides the fact that she's overall just an amazing multilingual streamer, she is a fellow fan of Moist Critical, Jesus himself. She currently sits on the throne towering over her victims, well, most of her victims, claiming the title of Rap God. 5 stars. Hands down. Kiara, the only being Mori fears, and surely they make a funny ship, Takamori. Kiara herself is one crazy phoenix, recently getting her channel taken down simply for existing, and then coming back to life, literally proving she is immortal. Once again, 5 stars. Do I need to say anything else? Say hello to Ina, known for her delivery of solid dad jokes and octopi puns. She's a talented artist who's done many illustrations for the Hololive Girls debut videos. Like the other girls, she speaks English and is slowly but surely perfecting her Japanese. Nevertheless, this octopus is quite down to earth and kind, so I suggest you join the Tentacult. Amelia Watson. Despite her cute, angelic appearance and personality, she also harbors another side of her personality that is often referred to as gremlin mode. The greatest detective alive, known infamously for ground pounding your mom, leagues above the rest for her kawaii nature. The true gamer Watson has officially confirmed her appreciation for hashtag Ameludes, and he can never take it back. Anyways, in summary, she's adorable. 6 stars. I mean 5 stars. And that's about it. Thank you guys for watching. Okay, so Gura was the first Hololive VTuber I watched, and I do have to say, it's what pushed me into this inescapable rabbit hole. She's absolutely adorable, super cute. I don't know how else to word it. So her personality, voice, models, interactions, like everything, just it fits perfectly. Whenever I watch her streams, I think to myself, just so beautiful. I've looked at this for 5 hours now. Well, that's the end of my video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this, please like. I don't really care, but just give me some feedback, and I'll talk to you guys later. See ya.